Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 8th through the 14th of June. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have a guiding card for you for the entire month. You got the 3 of Cups, which talks about pure joy, happiness, and the activity of being around people and sharing your love. And I love this card. It's so much fun. There's usually parties and gatherings involved, and it's about being around others and sharing from your heart and all the beautiful things that happen when we are in that lovely party mode. It's a great card. I'm looking forward to seeing how this manifests for you. Excellent. I'm going to leave that right there. And I have a message for you from my better angels. One message for the entire, all 12 signs, and for the entire month. We are needing to stay open to learning new things. We can learn new things. It takes on many facets. So whether it's you're playing new games with your kids, they're a little complicated, you can learn new things. If you're learning how to make the perfect sourdough, yes, you can learn new things. If you're learning how to use a cool computer program that's going to do all kinds of really cool tricks, you can learn new things. Be open, be ready to just become willing to become willing. If you're feeling a little scared about it, it's about letting that fear go and appreciating what it becomes. But I can understand the fear too. It's hard to get into some things that are a little outside your wheelhouse per se, but you can learn and it will be okay. Just go slow and take it easy on yourself. Learning is when you fail. So it's not going to be perfect the first time, and you're going to have a good time getting there. Okay? Cool. So that being said, let's look at the cards. All right? We have these 3 cards from the overview video. We're going to get you a mystery card right now from this cute little mini antique tarot. It's going to be very nice. Let's get that card out of here. Yep, there it is. It's that one. All right, we're going to put it right there. Doesn't take up much space, but it's a whole card right there. Cool. All right, set those over there. And let's go ahead and add some more cards right here. So, this is the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to go ahead and add these cards. Let's see what we can figure out for this particular week. All right. So, first card we're talking about for the 8th through the 14th, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, the Queen of Pentacles showed up last week, and she was really smart, and she was helping you get through that situation where everybody wanted you out of their room. And you had nowhere to be. So I'm just hanging on to that little story for a minute. Okay, we'll see how it plays. But that lady is still your ally. She's still helping you out, and you're going to help save her some money somehow and do really good stuff. Maybe it's because you already had all the books and stuff, and you didn't have to do anything for the infrastructure of your class. You just needed a building with light switches and stuff. So you're good. You've got that, and everything is cool. She's going to be there to be of assistance some more. And we have the World card showing that you're going to be finishing one thing and starting another. So there's a lot of things happening. You're a busy person. You have one complete project. Now you're moving on to another project right away. Very cool. Maybe you don't have a very long class that you teach, but it's important that you have a location for it. That's cool. Nice. I'm just, hanging on to that. And the Magician is here. Ta-da! You have all the tools at your disposal this week. You can move and do what you need to do with all your tools in place. I love that. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. So with this happening, you can accomplish absolutely anything, but you have to make the effort to get it. Okay? Perfect. This card here is talking about how the Knight of Swords is here in your way. He's blocking you. He's fighting for his power. You fighting for your power will block you as well. So don't try and fight for your power. It's not going to be very useful. You don't need to anyway. You're going to have a better solution for that. And it's going to be great. Okay? You're not in a position to let anything go right now. Physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship, or even a job. Everything you got, you need to hang on to it for now. You can worry about getting rid of it next week, okay? It's just not time, all right? So handle your business. take care of what's in front of you without having to fuss about getting rid of things right now. And new relationships are going to be on the back burner. It's not a good time to be adopting a new pet. It's not a good time to start a brand new relationship. It's not a good time. It's just not a good time right now for all that good loving, okay? So just hang in there. You can schedule it for later, all right? Do schedule your loving for later, all right? It will definitely help you, because right here we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is showing that your solution is to stay focused on fighting for your worth and value and proving that your worth and value are good. So I feel like you're going to try and show this lady, this Queen of Pentacles, that you are worth it. You're worth every penny of what you're doing, and you're handling everything. That's why you're finishing one thing and starting another, and using all those tools at your disposal. So yes, and you're going to show them that you're worth it, all right? Now we have, it's going to come out more or less the way you were hoping that it would, but it's going to be a little different than you planned. Don't be mad, don't be angry, just kind of be flexible, right? So you're going to get the new room, you're going to be in the new space, everything is going along perfectly-ish, and it's going to stay-ish, okay? So maybe you don't have quite enough seats for all the students or something like that, or you don't have you came in expecting a dry board on the wall and you ended up with a projector, and you're like, okay, now I have to figure out how to make the projector work. Well, you got the tools at your disposal. You can make anything happen you need to, and that's going to be all right. And it'll be a little bit like what you had expected and a little bit different, but be flexible and it'll go along smoothly, all right? Somehow this is all bringing up some old stories where someone told you, Libra, that you could or couldn't do a thing, and most likely that you couldn't. And the fact is, they were wrong. They were lying. They just said a bunch of stuff because they felt like they could. And you're breaking through those limiting beliefs. Remember that we make our own limiting beliefs a lot, which is a lot of that whole We Can Learn New Things project. So even as you're stepping through all of this stuff, you can learn new things, and you can go through your limiting beliefs. You can bust right through them and become amazing. So hang on to your hat, be smart, be capable, and you can be okay, all right? You're going to be amazing. This is awesome, all right? Now then, let's see. You need a message from the Cosmic Oracle. Let's get those out here and get that message going. Whoops. All right. What do we have for Libra? Oh, well, that one really wants to be picked. Okay. Okay, we'll set these aside. And you. All right. What's this card? Stop looking outside yourself for answers. You already know them. Oh my. That's very much so about this. Limiting beliefs and the Magician. You have all the tools at your disposal. You can handle this. You got this, girl and guy. Everybody who's watching, you've got this. You can handle it. This is going to be great. All right? So have this vote of confidence and that little dance party, and you're going to be great. Okay? Let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right? I think a pocket full of rocks will help finish this thing up and get you on to where you need to be. All right, we have emerald, we have ruby, and we have yellow calcite. Okay, so yellow calcite is about your third chakra, where memories, emotions, and feelings are all stored, and we're organizing them. We're getting them all organized so that they don't dominate our lives, out of control, and we can have them in place, and you'll start to respond to things more clearly and appropriately in all situations. And this is good news. So you're feeling very much better about who you are and where you are and what's happening. Well done. This stone here is emerald, and this one is ruby. And emerald and ruby are both heart stones. They're both fourth chakra stones, and they are indeed talking about, number one, we're talking about healing your heart of anything that needed to be healed. So we have little owies in our heart that definitely come from our emotions and our feelings and our memories, but we interestingly have to heal them sometimes from up here in our heart, as much as because we can separate our heart from our experiences sometimes, and sometimes they leak up to our heart. And now when they're in our heart, we have to heal them individually in the heart space. Now that they're healed, you have the ruby, and the ruby is here to show complete, pure, unadulterated love to your heart and help you feel that love and appreciation, self-love and appreciation, okay? So take it in. It's a deep, meaningful love and care for yourself that is all about you loving yourself. It's beautiful. Love that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these stones down right here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can if you like. And if you do, comment below. Let me know what you got and how it's working for you. And if you want to carry something else, let me know what you have. We'll talk about it. We'll have a good conversation about rocks, and it'll be so much fun. All right. And if you haven't looked in the description box below, please do. There's a lot of good things down there. All the decks are listed there, so you can go on Amazon or Etsy and buy them there. That's where I get mine. And of course, if you want to get a private reading, there's a link in the description box for that. I will never reach out to you personally, so if anybody reaches out to you saying they're me, without you having reached out first, it's not me, okay? So be careful and be cautious. But I would love to do a phone reading with you when I'm off somewhere else and we're in between the fair that you're closest to, right? Sometime after the fair that you're closest to. And if you want to come out to see me at a fair in person, by all means, my whole list of scheduled fairs is down there in the description box. I would love for you to come out, have a turkey leg, put on your beautiful costume, and have a beautiful reading in person. I would love to see you there. So I look forward to it. I do hope you'll come out. It will be a pleasure to see you there. We have a mystery card to look at. Let's get into that right away. Ooh, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is, of course, you having enough money to take care of yourself and a little bit extra. So even as we're working through all the things that are happening this week, Libra, let's look at these cards really quick. Okay, yeah, you have a lot going on. And of course, we had the Queen of Pentacles that started all this. So she's going to give you enough money to take care of what you need to, using all the tools at your disposal, as well as getting closer to where you want to be. But of course, you're also fighting for your worth and value. But I think you're actually going to get what you need out of it, and it's going to be beautiful. So this is a card letting you know you will have everything you need and nothing you don't. All right? Perfect. Well done, and you're able to help others. That's awesome. Well done. All right, so thank you again for being here. If you haven't liked and subscribed, it's totally free. Really helps the channel. Thank you. We'll talk next week about the 15th through the 21st. All right? Thank you. We'll see you then.